Hello, ladies and germs. Non-binary pals. Today I'm going to be doing Requiem for a Dream. It's been on my list for a while. I recently saw it with my boyfriend not too long ago, and it's one of those movies I just had to do a film review on. Before we get started, my channel did get a couple of copyright strikes against me. Most of my videos got them. I'm not sure what that means. I think it just means, I'm not sure what that means actually. But, because I have the YouTube Studio app and it said, copyright claim. So I think, my sister was telling me that, I had a clip, like a movie clip that lasted more than 3 seconds, which I think is such a stupid rule, but anyway. It's been a while since I made a YouTube video. It's raining outside, so I thought it's the perfect day to make one. But okay, let's talk about Requiem for a Dream. It's been on my list for a while. It's one of those movies that people recommend to me. It's one of the most saddest and most disturbing movies I've seen in a long time, but it's not it's haunting, and I've heard people say, oh, you can't watch it twice. I feel like I could watch it twice. I want to watch it twice actually, just to see the stuff that I missed the first time watching it, but the last I'd say 20 minutes for sure are the most disturbing parts about the movie, and the whole theme. It's about addiction, and I feel like it's a very good anti-drug PSA without being preachy or anything like that. And just scratching at the surface, it deals with human nature and how no matter big to small, how things can take over our lives. There's 4 main characters, and the 3 deal with addiction. I don't know if I could say that, but addiction. And then the mom, she's kind of the outlier. It's the son, and then his mom. She's kind of the outlier because it deals with how mundane things can be in addiction. But even she gets addicted to bad stuff later. But at first, her addiction is TV and eating. And yeah, she's kind of the outlier, and I would say I like her story the most. I feel like her story is most haunting, and I just like her story best, and it adds so much more complexity to the story. And Darren Alford, I'm not going to say his last name, but this director, he also did Black Swan, and watching this I can see a lot of parallels between this movie and Black Swan, because he deals with a lot of mirror imagery, mirrors itself, and double images. And he gets a lot of his inspiration from this movie called what's it called? Perfect Blue. It's a Japanese movie, and it's about this girl pop star, and I don't remember specifics, but it's a horror Japanese animated movie, and he gets a lot of inspiration from that movie. That I could tell watching this movie, he got inspiration from that, and it reminded me a lot of Black Swan, even though it deals with 2 separate themes. Watching it, I'm he has very specific style of directing, which I very much like, and he captures, I feel, very well how the individual character feels, which I like that when watching the movie. It's he hijacks the character's mind, and you can see how the characters, what the character's seeing and feeling, mostly feeling, which I love that watching a movie. And basically the plot, I should have did that first. The plot is, I forget their names, but it's 3 young people. It's Jared Leto, Jennifer Connelly, and oh man, I forget his name. He's in White Chicks. They are friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, and then they're friends, and they are addicted. It's just their what they will do to get basically. And then the mom, she adds like another layer to the story, as I was saying earlier. And another theme, even though like addiction is a big theme, I feel like this movie also captures the dream world versus reality. All the characters, like you could see with some scenes like their reality is different from another person's reality, and like their dream world. And I feel like this movie can also be a symbol for the American dream. And like I feel like you got a lot like the Great Gatsby eye, the all-knowing eye, even in the movie poster. I feel like like the American dream is so glamorized, but then it's like this movie as a metaphor for showing that it's not all that glitters is not gold. A quote from SpongeBob.
All that glitters is not gold.
And it shows the like the degree to like drugs from like drug dealers to literally drugs prescribed by a doctor. It's one is accepted and one is not accepted. It's like it shows the degree of that, which I think is very smart. And the actress who plays Sarah, the mom, that's her name, I just remembered, is such a good actress. Like I feel like she won a lot of awards, which rightfully so, because this is like the best piece of acting I've seen, especially in like the last 30 minutes. I feel like she kind of like 30 minutes like that, and I feel like it just blew my mind watching it. And it doesn't, even though this movie deals with drugs, like I feel like it's not preachy and it doesn't feel forced. It just shows like what people actually go through, and then because I feel like, and it doesn't like shame the characters in a way. I feel like it does make them human and shows like human nature. Yeah, this movie like left me speechless watching it. I've never seen a movie like this before. I thought it was freaking crazy. and like I said earlier, there's there's 3 main addictions, which is sugar, TV, and then the H word. But another one I feel like is companionship. I feel like all the characters are when they're isolated, they just crave companionship, and the characters suffer from isolation, and they need an escape from it as well. And another theme is greed and fame, because they're in the middle. Things are kind of going well for the characters, but they still want like more money, and they still want more power. They want more, and that's when I think they hit their downfall. But there was a time, and the movie deals with seasons too. It's spring, summer, winter, or fall, winter, and I feel like in the summer period they were doing like okay, but I think towards the end of the seasons it just went downhill for all of them. Which is sad. And then another symbol in this movie is the red dress, which I think ties into my theory with the American dream, is that the red dress, the mom wants to wear this, she wants to be fit enough to wear this red dress to go on a TV show. And then the girlfriend in the boyfriend's dream is seen wearing a red dress, and I think that symbolizes the unattainable, something that's just so out of reach, and no matter how hard you try, you can't get it. Yeah. And some context for this story. This was right after like the whole Y2K thing, so the future seemed like unsure of the future. And I think that ties in kind of especially with the ending. have some historical context, I feel like seeps into this movie. And it's just very haunting, um, with the story and how it's shot and the music score. People know a music score before they've seen this movie, and it's very, I just haunting such a great word to describe it. The music score is iconic, and it's very melancholy. It's not like a, it's not a happy-go-lucky movie. But yeah, I thought the actors did a good job, and it I'm still thinking about this movie, and I think when me and my boyfriend saw it, we saw it like a month ago, but I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Requiem for a Dream. It's on like a list of like 1,000 movies you have to see before you die. I don't know what number it is. But there, before you watch it, like trigger warning that deals with some heavy stuff. So just be careful with your mental health before watching it. And happy Pride Month too. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for like watching my videos and stuff. It means a lot. This is just something I do for fun, so it means a lot to all your watchers out there. And I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Thank you so very much, and enjoy. If you're in South Florida, enjoy this rainy weather. It's perfect for a nap.